As promised, before the year is out, I'm bringing you my super shiny twist on stretched hair this time around. I love it. I'm so happy with it. So let's rewind, take it back to the top, and see how we got here. If you are interested in a protective style with a twist, then keep on watching. There's no way that I could not show the before. So here's me, crusty dusty. See what we're working with. An old twist out, which twist outs have been kind of hitting for me lately. I took a break from the braid outs just to have my hair more protected for longer. And then I moved into a little slick back, which by the way, I was only using Miche Mousse to slick back my hair. No gel, no excess anything. And it was having me slick down. So anyway, we've got remnants of twist outs, all kinds of product in my hair. I'm gonna wash my hair, do all that good stuff, come back, and then get ready to get drying with the Revair. I just washed my hair. As you can see, smooth, simple process. You know what the do is. I double cleansed to start, really got in that scalp. And this is where we are, freshly washed. So we're pretty much in the damp phase right now. I've got to shout out some heavy hitters that have now reached the empty phase. Let us give it up for Miche. Let's give it up for the Detox Shampoo. I loved this little nozzle right here. I actually will be holding on to that when I recycle this because this is like prime real estate right here. And it always just smells so good. My beloved zinc shampoo is all out. I've got to re-up on this. Hopefully it's not sold out. My conditioner, my go-to conditioner is out as well. Like we are ending the year. I need some new products, y'all. It's crazy, but yes, I do cut it down because I'm trying to get every last drop. This is my Strengthen and Lengthen conditioner. Love it to bits. Here is the game plan. I have my Revair right here next to me. We are ready to get drying. In terms of products, before we get into it, I realized that every time I go and straighten my hair, I realize that I don't have the proper products because when you're styling your stretched hair, your straight hair, etc., you don't want to use products with the first ingredient as water because then your hair is going to revert or it's more likely to revert. So I was looking through to see what I have. The only product that I have is Comet Biologics, the Alma and Olive Heavy Cream. So I'm going to use this. Let's see how much we got. I have a good amount in it. I'm going to use this on my strands. I would love something that I think is going to have more hold, but like I said, to go in with the mousse after I just stretched my hair seems like counterintuitive. You know how it goes. We got our Murrays, and it's gonna be really important that I use this also on my ends. Now that my hair is gonna be stretched, I feel like my ends might wanna unravel a little quicker, things like that, because it's not locked in by the curl. So I'm gonna be using this on my scalp to lock in that braid, and then at the bottom, I'm going to be using it to lock in the twists. I got this randomly from Trader Joe's. This is a leave-in conditioner. I was just curious. It's a leave-in conditioner, but it also says protects from heat damage up to 450. So that's great. So some moisturize and smooth frizz. I'm going to spray this through my hair before I do the Revair. And then just in case, I'll be using the Wow Dream Coat. We will be welcoming back in the bounce curl brush. I told you I don't get rid of nothing. Like we will find uses. So when my hair is straight, I actually really like this because I say it has like the style bristles, and those are really helpful for smoothing the hair down. Right now, since we're in the stretch phase, it's really just all about me just getting this part in the middle right here. And it's never the middle. It's so annoying. There's like, my scalp literally moves and I'll part my hair and then I'll see photos and it's like, this is the center. It drives me insane. I don't know what the solution is. See, now I gotta hurry up though because my hair is starting to dry. Like, we gotta keep moving. We gotta keep moving and talking at the same time. So as I was saying about not having the products that I need, this is where y'all come in. Comment down below. What are your creams? What are your milks? When you have stretched hairstyle, what's the products that you're using? If you want like a little bit of a hold, what are you using? Let me know so I can keep that in mind when I am shopping for products next. I had said a while back how convenient it would be to have a three-way mirror. Where'd y'all get yours? Because I need one. So I'm just spraying it, like I said, with this leave-in from Trader Joe's. It smells really good. Detangling. Since my hair dried down a little, it starts to curl pretty quickly. So I just want the hair, you know, decently stretched. Gonna turn it on. It's gonna get a bit loud. I'm going for a 6 and level 1. Did my first little section. Now I would go in with my bounce curl brush to just kind of smooth everything down. If you haven't seen the Revair before, I will just repeat myself. I usually do 1 to 2 minutes each section. And then from here, this is what we're working with. I'm just gonna twist this up just to keep it contained, but it's super easy to use. It's so convenient and quick. I was on tension level 6. I don't really need to go too high or anything like that. It's just to stretch or strengthen the hair. I'm usually at like a 5 or 6, I would say. In terms of the heat, I'll do a 1 or a 2. You can also do cool, which is the 0 in the center. I'm usually at the 1. Again, like I said, my hair, it's not about getting it super straight because I'm gonna be twisting it down. It's amazing how thick my hair feels like in the center of my hair versus the back of my hair and the front of my hair. It's looking good, looking really good. I had to put my mirror back here so that I could see behind while I'm parting, because that's another thing I realized. I can do my parts along the way and it is so much easier. I can't believe how easy it is to get my hand to my scalp. I thought this was pretty funny. If you're ever wondering how much hair is too much hair for the Revair, it would be about this size. So definitely make sure you have half that amount if you're going to dry your hair. Otherwise, the Revair nozzle won't be able to get all the way to your scalp. So just make sure they're decent size, and that way you can get your hair dried properly. Okay, I'm going to try to cover my mirror showing that I have a giant light, because then it's going to look all weird, but I'm done. I'm done. I have some parts clamped down already because I started parting my hair, and it is light years easier. I can't believe it. The funny thing is that I'm like, oh, it would be fun to go through and straighten my hair now, because this is usually at the point at which I do so, but I'm not. We have other goals. This is my hair after the Revair. It's nice and stretched. It feels super moisturized. I quickly switched off to just using the Trader Joe's. I felt like I was doing too much by having both of these, because this also says it protects from heat damage up to 450. This is nowhere near 450. And I felt like putting on another heat protectant on top of that was just doing the most. So I stuck to this and my hair feels nice and soft. I absolutely need a haircut. It is looking so bad. So I did the bottom row here. So I got one in there, and now I need to go through and look at this. Now I need to go through and get the rest of it. Okay, I think I have my blueprint. I'm just gonna put this up because I'm not gonna get to that till literally the end of time. One row, the second row, the next row, and then I've got up here. I'm gonna get situated with the bottom row. I'm gonna turn on some With Love Megan holiday special, get to zoning out, and I'll come back when the first row is set and I have like a bit of a rhythm going. So here's my process, just brushing and smoothing everything out. I'm gonna part my hair down. I am going in with the Murrays to keep everything shiny and the frizz under control. And then I'm gonna be using my cream for the strands of my hair. And then, as I mentioned previously, the trick is to start with a braid, a couple of strands down. That's gonna help keep the twists flat. And then you're going to switch over into your twists and then twist, 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 all the way down to the end, applying a little Murray's on my edges, and that is it. And here's how it's looking after the second row. So they are medium sized, but they still kind of feel small size. I'm not really sure, but I just kind of went with the flow. I'm not trying to be perfect or anything because this is the bottom half, so I'm not too concerned with how the parts are, but we are moving and shaking. Okay, it's time to talk about, since we are nearing the finish line. Thank you to Murray's for the shine on my hair, as well as the moisture with this Comet Biologics. Here are my thoughts. I'm giving this process it's a 7 out of 10, but I'm also probably gonna end up giving it an 8 out of 10 because, like, when I hit the finish line, it's a 7 out of 10 for the following reasons. With my hair being straighter, it's not necessarily holding the twist as well. I do have some 3-strand twisters in here. I just want to shout those out. But as you can see with this one, this is a 3-strand twist. it has a bit of a curve going on, so it's not sitting straight down. When I put my hair up to go to sleep, or down, because I'll probably just bring it back like this. So I'll probably keep my hair like taut like this and then have a scarf over it. It's just a me issue on getting the twist to look like absolutely conducive. I've even done the thing where it's like you twist each individual strand away as you're twisting down, and still I have, you know, a couple little bumps here and there. But aside from that, I really love it. It's doing the dang thing. This is what it's looking like from the back. As you can see, I specifically wore a white shirt so we could see my dead ends. What I'm going to be doing after is doing a bit of some dusting, so just clipping the ends that just look pretty terrible. This one, for example, to where it's just a lot of deadness going on, so I'm gonna cut this down. I'd never made it back to the salon this year, but you know, we'll figure that out in the new year. Shout out to texture, because I feel like in doing the style, my twists that are thicker, certain ones, the texture, having like that thicker hair actually holds the style better, and I love that. So shout out to the texture when it's convenient, because it really does hold a style. Okay, we are done. I haven't styled it or anything like that, but we finished. Wow, this was definitely a like 4-hour process, but I think that's because I was actually not rushing for once. I just really wanted to make sure that these two were pretty much the same, because I, as you know, love to do a little half up, half. I mean, look at that. Instantly, I'm just a half up, half down type of person, I guess. Instantly love how this looks. Oh my gosh, yay! Here's my holiday look, Christmas to New Year's, however long this lasts. I love it so much. Oh my gosh, I love it. It looks so good, especially when it's the holidays or you're going away and like, you know, you don't want to carry all your products with you. It's the best feeling to be like, I can just wake up with this, do my little half up, half down, and I'm out. So this is how it looks. Obviously, there's always room for improvement, but I'm so happy. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this for like 6 months since the last time I did this, which was around June, July. But between work and gigs and all that, it wasn't in the cards. But right now I feel like it's a good time. Yay, I am so incredibly happy with this. Let's have a conversation down below. If you have tips, tricks, any of the sort, you know, leave them down below so that other people can take a look at it as well. This is community vibes, and I just want to say happy holidays to everyone. If you're going to stretch your hair, you don't always have to stretch and then straighten it. You could stretch it and then put it in a protective style. So thank y'all as always for watching. Hype this up if it was helpful for you. I'll have links to everything down below, and I will see you in the next one.